man, welcome to the Savon Legendary Podcast. You know I'm a fan. What's up, Ape?
What's up with your Savon, man? How you doing, man? Blessed,
Man,
blessed,
so
blessed.
far so good. So far so good, man. So how's your morning treating you? Your afternoon
Uh,
now.
I'm having a good morning. I had to get up and get the kids together this morning for school. So just
Yeah.
moving around in my daily routine.
Kids gotta say love to kids, man. Mine is grown. My joints is grown. I'm happy about that.
Now, how many kids you got, Savon?
Man, I got a son and a daughter. My son play football in Kansas. My daughter's got her master's, got her own house. Yeah, man. I don't want to date myself too much, man. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Oh, that let me know. You're a good man of the household. Your kids. They got something going on, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
salute you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, like I said, man, we don't got a whole lot of time. I've been excited to get you on here. Um, you were like a breath of fresh air when I came across you, man. And I told you that, off the record when we spoke on the phone. I want to know, just for the people who may or may not have heard of the Ape, okay? They should. We're gonna help with that. But give me a brief background, like you kind of like your upbringing. You know what I mean?
The Great Ape. I'm from East Point, Georgia.
Mm.
I went to Tri-City High School, the same school that Outkast and Goody Mob went to. I was a student of the performing arts program
Mm.
at Tri-City. So, and my love for music, I've been in love with music ever since a child. So, I
Hmm.
come from a musical background, and I'm just here to tell my life story.
You know what? And it seems like a lot of us, like the black community, we come from like musical in the house, the church. It seems like we all got similar stories like that. I know I do. My mother's in the gospel group and all of that, so I come from that too. Um, but let's pivot a little bit. I like the way you said, I want to tell my life story. Now, when I came across your video on World Star, I ain't gonna lie, man, it pulled at my heartstrings a little bit, man, because I don't even know. Well, I don't want to tell. I don't want to tell it. The message you had on that World Star video. Explain the message that you were trying to get across.
The message was that, like, everything is smoke and mirrors is what my manager, Day, my big brother, we sit and have conversation, and like everything that we see on TV and see on these videos with artists, it ain't what it is. You see what I'm saying? Look at me, like I'm an artist that was signed to Warner Brother, but I'm still coming home to the project.
That's
And
so
and and
crazy.
and if you check out my record, my roster, like I have big features with major artists on platforms. So I was just showing the real and what other artists are afraid to show.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. Speaking of that, man, your YouTube views are crazy. Like I tried to add them joints up, and you got you about north of 20 million, man. You up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you said, like, with the smoke and mirrors, man. I've been doing music a very long time, and they say never meet your heroes, because what you end up happening is you find out the magic trick,
Correct,
and that
correct, correct.
ruins that ruins that ruins everything for you. You know what I'm saying? Have you had that experience?
Um, Somewhat, but like me, I come from the streets, and like nothing is not gonna happen overnight. So
Right.
like I knew this is gonna be a grind. It's not gonna be easy. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
Like everything is with graduation, and it's really based on how bad you want it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
so when I get in it, when I get into the music game, we get the flowing and stuff, and I'm like, nah, this gonna be tough. You know what I mean? Because like when you focus on music, you give up everything. Like ain't
That's
no
a fact.
more Ain't no more full times in the street no more. It ain't none of that. Ain't no 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be all the way dedicated. Like them trap hours, them street hours, they gonna have to turn into studio hours.
Wow. I ain't never had nobody really put it like that. I mean, when was your wow. So you from the street and then you went the music route. Okay. I know a lot of cats that did that. What was that moment when you were like, you know what? I can really, really do this and I'm putting the streets behind me. Like, what was that defining? You know, everybody had that one moment where something just clicked and you're like, you know what? I'm in. I'm all the way in.
Just like I told you, like on the phone, like me watching my friends, a lot of my friends being incarcerated, like me watching a lot of my other homeboys, getting killed, you know what I mean, due to the streets, and me just watching my family struggle, man. Like I just say, like my mama had 7 kids, 6 boys and 1 girl. You know, she raised us by herself in a 2-bedroom apartment in the projects.
Man, I know what that's like. I know what that's like. What? Why do you think it's important to? Because I listen to a lot of your records, and why do you think it's important to tell the street side of the story? Now, the reason I ask that is because first of all, everybody got a story, but we've all heard the
Right.
street story, but it's still important to tell it. Why do you feel like it's still important?
Because you gotta tell the truth, and you gotta like it's a lot of young cats that's out here that's blinded about, like, there's a lot of violence going on, and I feel like music, like we're like the forefront of like everything, like all the little kids like at home, like they watch our videos and stuff, like tell the truth, like when y'all waving them guns in them videos,
Right.
like let that young man know that he can do 30 or 40 years and he'll never be able to see his parents again.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why it's important because you tell both sides of it. You know, a lot of people glorify one or the other, but there's always two sides to every story, and most of us don't ever see the bad side of it ever.
Yeah, that see the bad side, but me also, like, I don't I don't I don't tell the youth or none of my younger brothers or younger homies to go do nothing that I won't do.
Right.
So
Right.
we don't. We try to stay away from that energy, though. You know what I mean? So, but we don't. You'll never see no guns waved around in none of my videos because we don't promote that.
That's dope. That's dope, and I did notice that too. I did notice that.
No.
That's kind of a perfect pivot. Speaking of your songs and the visuals for your songs, the record. What's the record? Quarter Brick
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
with
quarter brick.
Ross. How did that
Yeah,
song come about? Because I'm looking at your joints. I see the guy pushing the piano, and I love that record. And then I'm like, wait a minute. He just switched all up because I didn't know. I'm glad I found out. But how did that record Quarter Brick come about?
uh, um, quarter brick came about with my producer Busy made it, man. Shout out to Busy, man. He just came through, man, with that. He came through with that sample, that Project Pack sample, and
Hmm.
man, once I heard that beat, man, I was like, man, I don't been here before. Like
Right.
Mr. Play, like the whole Project Pack movement, like this kind of my era, because I was born in the 90s.
Mhm.
So I grew up off your 3 6 Mafias, your Player Fly, your 8 Ball MJG, your Ludacris, your Ti. So I come from that area. So once I heard that, I immediately jumped in the booth and I just went to recording after that, man. So it was
Okay.
dope.
How did we get Ross on that? That was probably, obviously Rick Ross, his
That
track record is impeccable.
that
To
that,
have him
that
on the
play
record.
came that play came through Chris Atlas over at Warner.
Hmm.
Chris Atlas, man, and Ray Daniels, man. They pulled the plug. Shout out to Chris Atlas and Ray Daniels, man. There were some very solid dudes I met along this journey at Warner Brothers.
Ray Daniels. Now, there's a couple of Ray Daniels in Atlanta. We're talking about the label Ray Daniels.
No. The A&R Ray Daniels.
Yeah, the A&R. That's what I mean.
Yeah, A&R.
Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
there's a radio.
Southside. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
Chris Ray.
radio Ray Daniels running around. I just want we're clear. We're on the A&R Ray Daniels. Okay.
Yeah, the A&R Ray Daniels, man. Yeah, pretty good dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, watch this. Then 8 Mode with Tip. How'd that come
Man,
about?
but check this joint though. 8 Mode was one of the joints that me and my business partner G and G had already had through a relationship that G had with Tip anyway. So like we came out the gate with 8 Mode. You see what I'm saying? So once we were just moving around the city of Atlanta, so we moving around like 50 to 100 deep, like hitting every spot. Like
wow.
And shout out to DJ MLK. MLK, you know, he linked us up with Tip, and then man, the rest after that was history, man. You know, God is amazing.
Always, always. Now, what do you think? Which one of those records you think did the most for you? Because I know I can pick out probably 2 or 3 of my records that actually, like, I was like, oh, without these records, I wouldn't have been able to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Which one of those 2 records you think did the most for you?
The first one is Dreams of a Dope Boy, the one with the piano.
Mm-hmm.
That's my most, that's my most streaming record to this day.
Really?
And 8 Mode with Tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that those records right there let people know. Like I feel like the streets had chosen then.
When the streets choose, it's out of your hands, really.
Yeah. So because you gotta look at it like if you check out the Dreams of a Dope Boy video, like with my man Fred pushing that piano, like that's a classic moment.
See, but I think you're right. But I think that I Know record, yo.
See, we're gonna get to that. See, but we're gonna talk more about that. See, I know just that's an aggressive record.
Yeah.
That's a manifest. That's a record of manifestation.
Talk to me about it. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Man, you know, I had a situation going on, you know, just a lot going on. And I wanted to show these cats, like, cause I'm competitive too, you know? Like I'm the underdog.
Right.
So, you know, but they so used to me doing these records like this, like Dreams of a Dope Boy. They so used to me doing records like 8 Mode. They used to that, but me using my vocals and bringing that style back to bringing that style of rap, that shows a different side of me.
Yeah, but that I was gonna mention to you that hook though, the way, and you doing the hook, ain't you?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Let's I said, wait a minute. Because I'm telling you, the other records that I seen, it sound different, B. It's different. It's a different energy with the I Know record, man. Unless now I don't obviously know your whole catalog, but out of the records, that record and your cadence and the way you took it there, man, that's like church.
That's church. That's what it is.
Church. B.
That's what it is, man. It's an anthem. They call it an anthem.
Right. Yes. I think it's gonna do better than you may think. I know you think. I think it's gonna do good, brother. I think it's gonna do good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's already doing good. You know, just gonna keep grinding. Like, you know, they're just what I do. You know, but you know the music. You know, it's gonna get better and better. You know, I'm just here for the full experience, man. Like I just say, I'm hungry for it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I got a great team. So, you know, man, we're just gonna keep pushing forward with it.
You know, speaking of you know, I said that joint sound like church, man. You agree? You said that's church. Speaking of that, I made a note here because I really paid attention. On your record, Think Bigger, you say, touched by God, got a halo, gotta get it. I'm gonna go and get this peso.
Correct.
When you say touched by God, I've been in situations in my life where if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. Well, have you ever had an experience like that?
won't none of us be here. Won't none of us be here. Like, like God is everything.
That is a fact.
And we have to put God first in like whatever we do.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to put God first though. Like right now, everything is about time, and right now I feel like I'm on God time.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on God time. Like when He wanted to happen, it's gonna happen.
That takes some maturity to get to that space, because a lot of us, we feel like there's things that we're not doing that can make something happen, or things that we
Yeah,
are doing or that we can do to make things happen, not realizing that it's not on your time no matter what you do.
yeah, but I have those moments though. I'm human. I've had those moments. Like I'm putting out these tough records. Like I'm putting my all into it. You see what I'm saying? Like knowing like this it. Man, I'm moving on God time. When He want me to have it, and when He want me to be in front of the world, like that's when it's gonna happen. But in the meantime, man, I'm just stay in the studio, keep praying, and like I just say, I got an amazing team behind me. Like they coach me through everything. So I'm just coasting, man. I'm grinding for it, and when it happens, it's gonna happen, man. But I just want the world just to hear this good music. Like my music got substance in it. Like
It really do.
I I don't make music like for you. It's just to go in one ear and not the other. I want my music to stick around like Sam Cooke and Otis Redding. A long time coming, and still one of them classic records that'll never go nowhere.
Period.
I feel like my music gonna be here forever.
I think, man, when I was coming up, I was thinking the same thing. I told people, man, I want that Elton John publishing check. I want to be around to like he been around. And you saying the same
Yeah.
thing, Otis Redding, Sam Cooke. And I think you on that road, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not even trying to be like a overzealous Ape fan or nothing like that. But your words, the way you carry yourself, all mean something, man. And it's real recognize real, and I notice it. And other people recognize it as well. The way you move, your mannerism, the way you present yourself, and your talent combined, you're gonna be here. And when you gone, your music gonna be here. Your music gonna do its job. I believe that, man, about you. I really do.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I
I don't.
appreciate that. I really do, man.
No, it's my pleasure, man. And you know what? I don't know how much time they're gonna give us on here, so I want to get some things out just in case we get cut off here. Um, I know I know we have the I Know record that's bubbling right now, right? That's what
Yeah,
we're doing, right?
yeah.
What's next? What's next in the works for the Great Ape, man? I did something wrong, my bad.
I got a clip full, and you're gonna love it. It's
I
gonna be
can't
around
wait.
for a long time. It is, and it's gonna be around for a very long time, man. It like my music. My music is like I put a lot of soul into my music, so you gonna feel it.
Yeah.
You gonna feel it. Like every song, man. I just want to make some good music that people can get. I want to make music like people just get up and dance to.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like that in the studio with me. If I don't hear no beat that make me move,
Make you move.
the beat has to make you move.
I tell youngsters all the time, man, especially these young producers. I say, man, if y'all gonna give me something, it got to be a hit without me. It got to make you move without me on it at all.
Correct. That's the structure of music. Like the beat has to snatch your attention off jump.
Off top. That's the way I move.
Top.
Now,
like
I got
if that beat don't do it, I jump to the next.
Hit the skip button.
Yeah. So quick on their
So I got one more question for you. But before I ask you this last question, is there anything that we missed that you want the world to know about Ape? If this was the only interview that could be, what do you want the world to know about you that they don't already know?
Man, I'm a truthful man. I live in my truth. I live through my gut feeling. Now I'm a man. Like if I'm wrong, I'm one of them. I apologize about me being wrong. I'm a truthful person. You know what I mean? So I'm just here really to make good music, man, and take care of my family, man. That's it. That's all it's about right now, man. Take care of my family. Like I just said, I got an amazing team behind me, man. They push me, they drive, they pull me to be great. Like, like the stuff that they deal with, like with me, like, well, they, they would have been in love. You know what I mean? They weren't tough, but I got some real silent guys. I got some silent individuals around me, man. So I'm about building the foundation right now, though. Like making sure the foundation all the way platinum, and we want to blast this music across the world. Though the world need to hear it.
That's right. Shout out to Day. Shout out to G. Man, your team is solid. I appreciate y'all making this happen. Ape, I definitely appreciate you. My last question. Now you run around in the videos. You got your shirt on. You're a big fella. You tatted up, right?
Yeah.
If you had to remove every tattoo you got except one, which one? And you got to play my game. You got to play my game. If you had to remove all of them, which one would you keep?
I will. I got an angel right here on my arm.
Put a close up on that. Can we see that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's dope.
I feel like I'm protected by angels.
Well, if you're gonna keep one, let it be the angel. I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
But I'm covered in the blood of Jesus anyway, man.
Talk that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tell you what, man. It's an honor for me to have you once again. Thank you, Day. Thank you, G, for helping, and Chris to helping to make this happen. The Great Ape, you have spent your time on the Savon Legendary Podcast, man. I appreciate you, brother. Salute, I appreciate King. You. And I'll get with you soon. Y'all go get the Great Ape. I know the 8 Mo joint, the quarter brick. Go support this young king, man. Let's go. Yeah. We out. Peace, brother. You, bro. For sure.
The Ape is back. Woo! Play me one of the best.
Cut that shit up, man.
Give me the fame and the money and the gold and the hoe, cause that's all a nigga know. That's all a nigga know. See this a paddock in the trap, working magic. I'm a savage, I'ma go and get some more. And I'ma go and get some more. Fish scale on the scale, seashell, clientele. Got them coming back for sure. Got them coming back for sure. Raise hell, no jail, made bail. Fuck 12, they be kicking them a dough. They be kicking them a dough. Free these haters, they tryna stop it. Fuck them, keep watching, we moving these narcotics. The streets keep talking because a nigga a topic. My pockets, they watching, they jocking, I keep a rocket. Ballin' up in Lennox, I'm shining them up in DR. Broke niggas clocking, boy, stopping your pockets PR. A nigga tryna play and ended up in the ER. Hit the booty club and left with about 3 arms. Give me the fame and the money and the gold and the hoe, cause that's all a nigga know. That's all a nigga know. See this a paddock in the trap, working magic. I'm a savage, I'ma go and get some more. And I'ma go and get some more. Fish scale on the scale, seashell, clientele. Got them coming back for sure. Got them coming back for sure. Raise hell, no jail, made bail. Fuck 12, they be kicking them a dough. They be kicking them a dough. I'm the greatest, I'm one of the most hated. The old niggas hating, they mad, they outdated. We ain't begging for your respect, we gon' take it. See, we don't really fuck with the snakes, we can't fake it. Them cycles finna break it, the kid is something special. Whip a lot of dope in the bowl, I'm having extra. Choke hold right on the game, I'm like a wrestler. Been winning on these niggas too long, I need a medal. Give me the fame and the money and the gold in the hole, cause that's all a nigga know. That's all a nigga know. See this a paddock in the trap, working magic. I'm a savage, I'ma go and get some more. And I'ma go and get some more. Fish scale on the scale, seashell, clientele. Got them coming back for sure. Got them coming back for sure. Raise hell, no jail, made bail.
Kicking in my dough. They be kicking in my dough.